Health Enterprise back again. Fell asleep during that massage. Was so relaxed. It's a different lady than last time. At this group that I go to, there's 3 of them. So, well, that I go to, it's the second time. But I went to the one the first time, then this other one the second time, and then I'm gonna go to the other lady the third time. They have different styles.
Hi.
Coffee?
It's over?
Coffee?
Coffee?
1 large coffee. I was gonna make a joke and say I'm here at McDonald's getting a couple of McMuffins and some burgers, but I'm just getting a coffee, and I could tell that she had a soft drink there. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, I guess I just felt like getting a coffee today, so that's what I'm doing. I did kind of want to joke and pretend I was like, oh, you know, I got tired of this no eating business, so I'm gonna swing by McDonald's here after this 10 days, swing by McDonald's and just grab a little something, but that's not what I'm doing. Although, in actuality, last night especially, I was really hit by a couple of people I was working with were having a pizza, and I, like, in my mind, you know how your body's like you can tell it's like telling you to just, it was like reach for that piece of pizza and just like have it, but I didn't. But I definitely, it's been strange lately, the last like couple days, I've definitely had some psychological inclinations to eat, which is, it's a bit different. It's a bit different. I was kind of surprised. I was kind of surprised yesterday when that happened. It was like my, your mind starts telling you reach for that piece of pizza, and you're like, whoa, what is that? Stop it. I kind of found it surprising, and then last night, I think I might have mentioned this. I can't remember if I did or not. I sleep, where I sleep, I have a large jar of like, you know, like mixed nuts, like it's like peanuts, cashews, walnuts. There might be some almonds or something else in there. 3 or 4 or 5 different kinds. You know, just plain roasted. I guess they might be lightly salted or whatever. And I have them right next to the bed. And I used to have those, you know, at the end of the day for, you know, like a healthy type snack. You know, if you get hungry near the end of the day, so that I can have a little something to munch on rather than you know, something else, or just to have there as a snack because it's right there and you don't need to refrigerate it, whatever the reason. I had it there, and I still have it there, and I had one in a little bit of baggie. I had some of those in a small baggie that is also at the same place, but it used to be on the other side. You know, I had that from maybe 2-3 weeks ago when I was going out somewhere, and I had grabbed a baggie of that to be able to snack on. And I'd finished nearly all of it that day and that night. And there's like just a small amount left in this baggie. And last night when I was getting ready to go to sleep, like my inclination was like, oh, just have some of those. Just grab some of those and just have some. Just have some of those. That'd be so good. And I didn't, of course, but there was a really strong inclination to have some, and it didn't have to like fight it off, but I just kind of like let it pass. But it's been interesting to notice, like the last couple days especially, that I've definitely had these like, you know, internal callings for food, and it's just it's emotional, it's mental and psychological. My body, I know, does not need the food. I know that. But it's just interesting to note. Sorry, I'm messing some stuff around here. And so yeah, it's something to keep in mind. Again, I've already done an extended fast before, and these are things that I don't want to say I struggle with, but you could describe it as a struggle. And if it's your first time doing a longer fast, you'll probably think of it as a struggle. It would probably seem like it's a struggle, and that's what happens to most people is they get used to having food whenever they feel like having food for most of their life. For how many endless days, if you count all the days, how many days is just when I want to have something, I have something. When you want to eat something, you eat it. When you want to, go and get something, you go and get it. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Now, for a lot of people, the most they'll ever do is go, you know what, I'm going to eat this instead of that. Have you seen those things? I forget, it was a meme a long time ago. Eat this, not that. It was a thing a while back. Eat this, not that. So for most people, they might want to go and get a burger at McDonald's, but instead they might go and tell themselves, oh, I'll go and get something else that I think is going to be healthier or whatever else instead. So all they're doing is substituting. But when you go from substituting or having exactly what you want, or then substituting into getting something else rather than the thing you really want, like you crave a McDonald's egg muffin or whatever it is, when you go from substituting, from having what you want to substituting to then not doing anything, not having anything, it's a big difference. And so if this is something that somebody's doing for the first time, they're definitely going to notice how difficult it really is to not have anything continually day after day for an extended period of time. It's not easy. You really have to want what you're going after mentally. Now, if that's weight loss, good for you. If that's health and healing, good for you. If that's recovering from an injury, great, good for you. If that's something else that I didn't just mention, which if that's healing from a serious disease, type 2 diabetes, or any other things that fasting has been numerous times shown to cure, then great, fantastic for you, good for you. But if you don't have a really strong foundation mentally, it's going to be tough to stay the course. It's going to be really tough. So those are things to keep in mind, and more to follow.